guys, everybody nice and comfy and ready and got your spot? So welcome this Saturday, June 26th already. Let's spend the next hour together just letting go of stress and breathing in energy and feeling our breath connecting with our movements. Make it your very own practice. So do whatever you need to do for you today. We're going to start with some relaxation and some focused breathing. So let's go ahead and relax on our mats. Let your arms rest at your sides with your palms open face to the sky. Close our eyes. Begin to breathe deeply in through the nose, feeling the expansion of your belly, your back, and your rib cage as you inhale. And then as we exhale, feel that same area of your body contracting and emptying. And think of just having a nice, smooth breath. And while we remain aware of our breath, let's bring some awareness into our face. Relax your eyes, relax your cheeks, relax your jaw. Awareness and breath travel into our neck. And then feel that awareness and breath move into our shoulders. Breathe away any tension that you're holding there. And then allow your breath to move down your arms and out through your fingertips. Next, let's focus our breath into our hips and our pelvis. Breathe away the stress and the tightness that we notoriously carry there. And let your awareness and your breath move down the length of your legs, all the way out to the tips of your toes. Next, we'll spend some time in the spine. So bring your breath and your awareness to the top of your head. And then feel it and visualize it moving down your spine, weaving itself in between each segment of your spine. Creating lots of open space and breathing away any tension. And then visualize a blank piece of paper. And that is now our canvas for our practice. Let's inhale both arms up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to float the mat behind us. Once they make it to the mat, extend out through your fingertips and push out through the heels of your feet. So your body is really, really stretching long and straight. Try to reach a tiny bit farther with your right leg and your right arm. And then a tiny bit farther with your left leg and your left arm. And then just feel your body go soft. Now let's inhale both arms back up towards the sky. And exhale, return them to your sides. Once they've made it all the way back down alongside your body, let's pull the left knee into the chest and give it a nice close hug. While we've got it tucked in, we're flexing and pointing our foot. So we want to really work through all parts of our foot. Feel the movement in your ankle. And then change that to rotation at the ankle. Nice, smooth circles, round and round. And then let's reverse. And then you can just rest your foot where it is. Send that leg out and we'll switch. Pull the other knee in nice and close. While we've got it hugged in tightly, we begin to flex and point our foot. And then create that easy circle at the ankle. And go the other way a couple times. And then just rest your foot. Now let's bring both knees in really close to the body. Give yourself a super tight hug. While we're there, I want you to flex your feet and spread your toes out super wide. And then scrunch them up as tight as you can. Spread them wide. Scrunch them tight. Once again, spread wide. And then scrunch tight. And then just let your feet relax. And let's do a few rocks from side to side. Massage either side of your spine. Come back to neutral center. And now gently circle both knees around and around. And while we're doing that, we want to feel a massage going into the lower back. Then let's reverse the circles. And then just keep hugging the knees in nice and close. While we've got the knees tucked in, I want you to feel your belly button start to pull down. Press down through the back of your rib cage and then round your shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Think about bringing your chin towards your chest. Let's release and roll all the way back down, still hugging the knees close. Again, tightening the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round the shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. And release back down. Now let's set the feet back down while the knees remain bent. Face your feet apart about hips distance. Turn your toes in slightly, keep your heels turned out slightly, and keep enough space between your buttocks and your heels that when we lift up our pelvis, we feel the work in our hamstrings and our glutes. So as we inhale, start to slowly peel yourself up. Keeping the weight out of the neck, let it rest in the shoulders. Good, and then slowly inch your way down one segment of your spine at a time. Once we're all the way back down onto the mat, we're gonna pull the knees in once again, give ourselves that nice tight hug. Feel the belly button pull tighter and tighter. Press to the back of your rib cage. Shoulders, neck, and head come off the floor. And then feel that belly pull even tighter to roll you to an upright position. Good, and then once you've made it up, you can sit Taylor style. Allow your palms to open to the sky, the backs of our hands resting on our knees. Feel like your heart center is opening and you're lifting towards the sky. Let your chin drop against your chest and feel that stretch in the back of your neck. Inhale, let's lift the head and then tip it back just enough to open the throat. Exhale again, dropping chin to chest. Inhale, lift and tip back, open your throat. And exhale, chin to chest. Once again, inhale, lift, tip back and open your throat. And exhale, dropping chin to chest. And then bring yourself back to that neutral place. Let your palms press together at your heart center. Let's lace all of our fingers and then push our palms away from the body. Breathe across the upper back and the back of our shoulders. While we continue to press through the palms, begin to lift the arms. Feel them rising without tensing through the shoulders. Lengthen your spine a little bit more. Let's do a little side bend to our left. Come back up and side bend to our right. Lifting back up, we side bend to the left. Lift back up and side bend to the right. And then lift back to center and just keep pressing a little higher. Let's bring the arms forward once again, continuing to press out through the palms. And then we're going to rotate the palms so now they face you. And imagine that you've got a large ball that you're holding against your body. On the inhale, start to separate the hands. We're going to open the arms as if the ball is expanding. And then as we exhale, we feel the ball shrinking and our fingertips come back together. Let's inhale, open, expand the ball. And then exhale, let the ball shrink and our fingertips meet. Once again, inhale, expand, and open that ball. And then exhale as the ball shrinks and our fingertips meet. From there, let the arms float down. Let's do some shoulder rolls from back to front. And then start to create some larger arm circles. And eventually we want full range of motion circles. And then just let the arms expand and open wide. While we sit nice and tall, feel the belly button tighten and begin to rotate to your right. Let's move back to center. And then rotate to your left. Come back to center. Again, rotating to our right. Return to center. And rotate left. And then return to that center. And let your hands return to your knees. Spread your hands out as wide as you can, like you're trying to push your palms towards the sky. And then curl all your fingers in and make really, really, really tight fists. Try again, spread open really wide, pressing those palms. And then scrunch all of your fingers in really tight. Once more, opening, spreading as wide as you can. And then pulling them in really tight. And then finally, relax your hands. Good, let's drop the chin to the chest. Tip our left ear off to the left shoulder. Come back down to the chest and then tip off to the right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. Once more, drop the chin and tip left. Let's take our left hand and place it just above the tip of our left ear. And then push your right palm into the earth. Feel the stretch traveling up the arm, along the side of your neck. And then extend the left arm towards the sky and kind of gaze up at that hand. Let's side bend off to the right. And come back up. Again, side bend to the right. And lift back up. Once more, we side bend to the right. And then we're going to sweep the arm forward, reaching out off to the left. Come back up and over to the right. And then let that arm come down. And return your hands to your knees. Dropping chin to chest. Tip the right ear to the right shoulder. Place your right hand just above the tip of your left ear. And then let's push the left palm into the earth. Breathe up the arm and along the side of our neck. And then let's extend that right hand towards the sky and just gaze up. Side bend to your left. And come tall. Again, side bend to your left. And lift tall. Once more, side bend to the left. Sweep the arm forward, reach out to the right. Come back up and side bend to your left. And then we'll lift back up and let that hand float down, returning to our seated mountain pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale as we go soft. And then we're ready to transition onto hands and knees. So you get to hands and knees whatever way works best for you. Once we're there and we're bearing weight into our hands, we've got our fingers spread open really wide. Turn them in slightly, and then think about pressing down into your second, third, and fourth knuckle area. Meanwhile, we press down through the tops of our feet. We feel our navel drawing upwards against our spine. Let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, scoop the belly in, and let's round for cat. Again, let's inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale, round for cat. Make your way back to that neutral spine. Let's extend the right leg and push out through the right heel. Add the left arm forward, rotating your palm towards the sky. Breathe into your balance. Exhale back down and let's switch. Push out through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, turning that palm towards the sky. Again, breathing into our balance. Exhale back down and we'll switch. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower and switch. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower. One more time, we're going to extend and reach. And then I want you to pull the elbow in to meet the knee as it comes in. And then re-extend. Drawing in and extend. Once more, draw in and extend. Come back to all fours and switch. Reaching out, extend. And then draw the knee in to meet the elbow. Re-extend. Pulling in and extend. Once more, pull in and extend. We're back to all fours. Separate the knees, big toes stay closed. Now push back with that tailbone. Let your chest actually drop between your knees and your forehead makes it to the mat. Keep extending out through your fingertips as you pull back with your tailbone. And then try flipping your palms towards the sky, deepening the stretch down the sides of your body. Flip the palms back over. Remember that nice strong hand position. Tuck your toes and let's start building down dog. Drop your head through extended arms, rib cage pulling closer to thighs. Shoulder blades drawing down towards your tailbone. Nodding our head yes a few times. And then let it shake no. And then just hang out in down dog. Now let's pedal our feet a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. Try to really rise up onto those big toe knuckles and get your heels pressing down. Now raise both heels together and push them back down. Inhale forward into plank. Belly button tight, buttocks is relaxed. Push out through the heels. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale, plank. Lower to the knees. There's our modified plank, and then start to lower the body. Elbows open. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, elbows open on the way down. Tuck the elbows in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, going down. And inhale, rising up. Now tuck the toes and come on back up into down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale on the way down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Again, tuck the toes. Press back up into down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a few more times. Raising up both heels together. And then press them down. Now let's step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Toes are in, heels are out. We're gonna roll up slowly. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale into our heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Inhale, roll the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, deeper down. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, go deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, rise for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. One last time, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to our heart. Let the arms extend long at our sides. Standing mountain pose. So now we should feel that our body is energized and warmed up. We're going to inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, sink deeper. Think about resting your thighs against your ribs. So bend your knees as much as you need to. While we're here, cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands to form a frame. And then let your head drop within that frame. Let's release our fingers back to the mat. Step back with our right foot into lunge. Once we've made it to lunge, push your right heel down and turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Let's start lifting up our body. Hip bones are going to face straight ahead. Add your arms, warrior one. Open the arms as you open your heart. Come into a more neutral spine and then hinge forward so your rib cage comes close to that front thigh. And then send your arms alongside your ears. Let your hands release to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot, returning us into lunge. We're going to press down with that right hand and then inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, let's revolve at our waist into twisting lunge. Exhale that hand back down. Go ahead and step back with your left foot. There's our plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's take the right leg, start extending it behind you, reaching that heel towards the sky. Three-legged dog. And then we'll step the right foot between the hands, bringing us back into lunge. Push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel, keeping the right knee stationed over the ankle. We're lifting up our body, adding the arms into warrior one. Let's open the arms as we open the heart. And then inhale, spine to neutral. Exhale, let's hinge forward, bringing us into a warrior airplane. And then extend the arms alongside your ears. Exhale, hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your left foot, bringing us back into lunge. Press down with your left hand. Inhale, right arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve at the waist for your twisting lunge. Good. Exhale that hand back down. Send your right foot back into that sturdy plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthening, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Extend the left leg behind you, pushing out to the heel, reaching that leg towards the sky. Step the left foot between your hands. Right foot forward as well. Toes in, heels out. Slowly rolling the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale into the heart. Again, inhale, extend. And exhale, fold in half. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Ribs against our thighs. cradling those elbows to form a frame. And once again, just letting the upper body release. Exhale, return your hands to the mat. Let's take that giant step back with our right foot into lunge. Once there, we move ourselves into a wide straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Got our toes in, our heels out, or our toes pointing straight ahead. Hands directly under shoulders. From here, try lifting your heels. So we're just lifting up onto those big toe knuckles, holding that there. Press the heels down, bend the knees, and pull your tailbone towards the mat. Let's go ahead, push the legs straight once again. Lift up those heels. Push the heels back down, and then bend your knees, pulling that tailbone towards the mat. Push the legs straight, push the arms straight. Inhale with a nice flat back as you look out. And then exhale, one arm at a time brings us into straddle airplane. From there, we're slowly lifting up our body, bringing us into 5-pointed star. We've got our feet a little wider than our hips, our toes in, our heels out, and our palms extending towards the sky. As we inhale, let's start lifting the arms. Fingertips reaching towards the sky, shoulders relaxed and open away from our ears. From here, I want you to float the arms down, and as you do, bend your knees, come down and brush your mat, and then inhale, reach back up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, come down, brush the mat, and inhale to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, brush the mat, and inhale to the sky. Once more, exhale, bend the knees, brush the mat, and inhale to the sky. And then let the arms reopen, returning us to our star. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, keep the posture nice and tall, and then bend the left knee. And remember to keep your body weight centered equally into both feet. And feel free to move your feet. They're not glued on your mat. So you want to get that spot where you feel very balanced, very powerful, very open. Let the right arm start to lower down. It's going to make a circle. As it comes back down to that thigh, lift the left arm, turning your left palm to the sky. And then we're going to pull our left leg straighter and straighter, and that becomes our reverse triangle pose. And then we can bring our arms back to center, and we're back to our starting position. From here, it's all about straight lines and staying open. Start to pull your right hip right, and then start reaching that left arm away from that right hip. Go as far as you can, and then lower the left and lift your right. Get rid of any tension that you might be holding in your right shoulder, and feel like you're being drawn towards the sky. Let's take one more inhale in our open triangle. On the exhale, let's bend the left knee, and we can either place our forearm on our thigh or hand to the mat, takes us into extended angle pose. And then we're going to bend the right elbow and try pressing the back of our right hand into lower back. Peel that right shoulder open so it points up at the sky. We can stay in this preparation pose, or if you want to bind yourself, pass your left hand behind, grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand, or you could thread the left hand between the legs and let your hands hook together. But we're all looking up over that right shoulder. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we'll send the right hand back up. Return your left hand to where it was. And then proceed to revolve your upper body, coming back into your lunge. Now send your left foot back. There's our good strong plank. Exhaling on the way down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Remain there, or you could insert a push-up. And then exhale back up into down dog. Let's step the right foot forward between the hands. Once you feel yourself nice and sturdy in your lunge, let's lift upper body into our high lunge. And then add the arms overhead for crescent lunge. Good, and then let's exhale, fold forward, hands to our mat. Start to push all of your weight onto your right leg as you straighten that leg and send the left heel behind you, hip level. Hands form a tripod with your right foot, and there we are in our tripod balance. Let's all open the right arm to the side. And then see if you can open your left arm also. And there's our balancing airplane. Now we're going to step the left foot in. Toes together, heels apart. Sink your hips down as you pull your knees a little closer. And then send your arms alongside your ears into your chair pose. Good. Now inhale and rise from your chair. Exhale, hands come to your heart. And make your way back into standing mountain pose. Breathe. Good. We're just taking a few nice, smooth breaths in our mountain pose. And then let's inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now step back with your left foot into your lunge. And then we'll make our way around into our straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Remember, your toes are either turned in slightly or pointing straight ahead. We're going to inhale, flat back, look out. And then exhale, we're going to sink ourselves down. And then let's push the palms into the mat, arms go straighter and straighter. And bend your left knee, shifting your weight to the left. Keep the outer edge of your right foot pressed into the mat. So you're going to feel this go up that right inner thigh. Come back to neutral and switch. Bend the right knee, shifting your weight to the right. Come back to neutral, let's shift again. Off to our left. Back through neutral and shifting right. And then come back to neutral center. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, arms extend into airplane. And then inhale, rise to standing. 5-pointed star, we find our place with our feet a little wider than our hips. Toes and heels out, outstretched arms, palms to the sky. Let's inhale both arms towards the sky. And then we're going to lower the left arm down so it's alongside our left thigh. Keep reaching the right hand higher and higher, straight up. And then start to lean away from that right arm. Let's come back to our neutral center and we'll switch, this time lowering the right arm. Keep reaching higher and higher with your left. And then leaning away from that straight arm. And then let's inhale and lift. Let both of your hands come together so your fingertips meet. And then allow your palms to press together. Place your fingers and press your index fingers together. From there, we're going to lower the arms. We're going to breathe across the upper back and the back of our shoulders, feeling that widening between the shoulder blades. And then let's open the arms, bringing us back into our stretch. Let's turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch, stay tall, and then bend that knee. Ooh, ladybug. Now let that left arm lower down. It's going to make a circle. On the way back up and then back down, we lift that right arm. Turn your right palm to the sky. Breathing into reverse warrior. Good. Now start to pull that right leg straighter and straighter without locking, pushing farther and farther through that right palm. And then let's bring ourselves back into our start position. Building our triangle, our left hip is pulling left, and we're reaching that right arm as far away from the left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower that right hand and continue to extend the left hand towards the sky. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Focus that breath across all the open spaces that we've created. So we're taking one final inhale in triangle. On our exhale, we start to bend the right knee. We can place our forearm on our thigh or our hand to the mat. And then we're going to bend the left elbow and press the back of our left hand into lower back. Keep opening the shoulder and looking up towards the sky. If you want, you can bring the right hand behind you, grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand, or we could pass the right hand between the legs, let your hands hook together. Keep rolling that left shoulder open. One more inhale. Exhale, re-extend the left arm to the sky. And return the right hand to where it was. And then as we exhale, begin to revolve yourself around, bringing you into that good strong lunge. Stepping your right foot back. There's our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale again, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Remain in plank or insert a push-up. And then exhale back up into down dog. Let's step the left foot forward between the hands, bringing us back into lunge. Once you feel you've got a nice, sturdy, balanced lunge, we can lift upper body. That becomes high lunge. And then adding the arms brings us into crescent lunge. Exhale as we fold forward. Hands return to the mat. Start pushing all of your weight onto your left foot as your left leg pulls straight. And then form a tripod with your hands and your left foot. Now try opening your left arm to the side. And then your right arm brings you into your balancing airplane. And then let's step the right foot in. Toes in, heels out. Pull those knees closer as you sink your hips a little deeper. Lift your ribs from your thighs and add the arms. And there's our chair pose. Good, now inhale as you rise from your chair. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then we've made our way back into standing mountain pose. Let's inhale again. Exhale, open just the arms. Let them come together behind your back. Clasp them or hook your thumbs together or your second and third fingers together. While we're doing that, we're starting to pull down with our hands. Open the heart. Tip your head back. Open your throat. And then let's inhale back to neutral spine. And exhale, hinge forward. Lead with your ribs. Feel your ribs pressing into your thighs. Then you can drop your head and try to let those arms go a little bit farther. And then from there, let's exhale, let your hands release and float back down onto the mat. Let's step back with our right foot into our lunge. And then drop down onto the right knee and press through the top of the right foot. Let's lift upper body for crescent moon. Let your hands come together at your heart. Inhale, rotating to our left, and then exhale, tucking that right elbow outside that left thigh. Good, and then as we exhale, let's untwist and return our hands to the mat. Taking our left foot, we're gonna stretch it back behind us. Add the right arm forward for spinal balance. And then try lifting your right foot while you're here. So that's just gonna challenge your balance a little bit more. Let's bring the right hand and foot back down and then set your left toes down. Straighten out that right leg and bring yourself into your plank. We're going to keep our right shoulder over our right wrist and begin to turn to the side, and that's going to bring us into side plank. Modify to the side of your right knee if you'd like. And let's all take the left foot and just step it forward. So it's kind of like we threaded our leg under that left thigh. And then from there, we're all going to ease down onto our right hip. Once that's done, we're going to keep that left foot crossed over the right thigh and then just pull your right heel in closer to your bottom. Let's take the left upper arm, press it into the left inner thigh, And try to bring your right hand a little bit farther behind you. While we're there, think about getting taller and taller. And then as we exhale, we're going to rotate and look over that right shoulder. Good. Now inhale that left arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float down. Let's go ahead and uncross the legs. Come back around, and we're on all fours. From there, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. Exhale, scoop the belly in as you round out the cat. And then come back to that neutral place. Let's take a step forward with our right foot this time. And once there, we're going to lift upper body, and that's going to bring us into crescent moon. Good, and then exhale, hands to heart. Let's inhale, start to rotate off to the right, and then exhale, tuck your left elbow outside the right thigh. Keep rolling the shoulder and elbow open. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. Hands return to the mat. Let's extend the right leg behind us, push out through the right heel. Reach that left arm forward, spinal balance. And then try lifting your left foot. Exhale the hand and foot back down. Set the right toes down, and then just step the left foot back, bringing you into plank. We're going to keep left shoulder over left wrist, and we turn and open side plank. And then let's take the right foot and just step it in front. And then from there, we're all going to sink down onto the left hip. We've still got our right foot crossed over the left thigh, and then pull your left heel in a little bit closer to your body. Meanwhile, we're going to tuck that right arm inside the right thigh. Walk your left hand a little bit farther back. Inhale, taller and straighter. And then exhale, rotate to look over left shoulder. Now inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float down. We can uncross and back around onto all fours. Sinking our navel, lifting our tailbone, lifting our head, open our heart cow. And exhale as we round for cat. And then just make your way back to neutral. From there, let's inch the right knee forward so it's behind the right wrist. We're going to use the left hand to guide our right heel across the body. Think about aiming your right heel at your left hip bone. Keep opening that right knee towards the edge of your mat, and then you can inch your left leg a little further back. Now, if you don't like pigeon pose, you can do upside down pigeon. So it's the same thing, but on your back. You do not want to feel this in the right knee. Let your upper body melt down. And then while you're here, I want you to think about pressing the outer edge of your right pinky toe into the mat and press down to the tops of all of your toes on your left foot. As we inhale, let's start to lift the upper body. Once we've made it all the way up, that's simply third position pigeon. And then we're going to take the right leg, bring it back. We made it back onto all fours. Now let's switch sides. So we'll pull the left knee forward. Use your right hand to guide that left heel across the body, aiming it at your right hip bone, opening the left knee as wide as you can towards the edge of your mat, inching the right leg a little farther back, and then melting your body down. Press the outer edge of your left pinky toe into the mat, and the tops of all of your toes on your right foot into the mat. And then from there, let's inhale and start to lift up our body, bringing us into our third position pigeon. And then we'll send the left leg back. And that brings us back onto all fours. Let's sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open our heart cow. Exhale, round and scoop for our cat. And then come back to that neutral place. Very good. Now we're ready to just walk our hands back towards our knees and we'll come around and have a seat. Let's extend our legs out straight. Push out through the heels, let your hands rest on either side of your legs, and then they're gonna start walking forward. And as they're walking forward, we're pushing back with our tailbone. We're gonna sink that belly button down towards our thighs. And the last thing to fold forward is that head. And then as we inhale, we can slowly come back up. And then once you've made it up, let's bend the left knee. We're gonna use our second and third fingers and hook around your left big toe. And then we're gonna lift that left foot up and see if we can start extending the leg. Do not worry about getting your leg all the way straight. Think about keeping the belly button pulled in and the spine nice and long. Good, and then from there, let's go ahead and rebend. And place the bottom of your left foot tight against your right inner thigh. Hands on either side of your right leg, let's fold forward. And then we'll inhale back up. And we'll stretch that leg out straight. And now let's bend the right knee. All right, again, you can use your second and third fingers to hook around that big toe. When you're ready, start to extend the leg. We've got our belly button nice and tight. We've got our spine nice and long, and we're breathing. Good, let's exhale, rebend the knee. Place the bottom of your right foot against your left inner thigh. Hands on either side of your left leg. We're creeping forward and melting down. And then let's inhale our way back up. Once you've made it up, we can extend both legs, and then we're gonna bend both knees. And let your hands come right underneath your thighs. First thing I want you to do is pull your shoulders down from your ears and think about lifting and pressing open your heart. While that's happening, we're gonna tighten the belly against our spine and lift our feet into a little bit of a balance. So without changing your form, begin to extend your legs. Go where you can without allowing your back to round. Once you've found your balance spot, let's add the arms. And then I want you to slowly lower just your upper body. Once your upper body makes it all the way down, stretch both legs nice and straight to the sky. Lift your arms back up and then turn them to your side. And then let's bend the knees and place our feet on the mat. Toes in, heels out, feet about hip distance. Remember to keep enough space so that when we start lifting up into our bridge, one vertebra at a time, we're really activating the back side of the body. See about lifting your right foot, pulling the right knee in, and then stretching that right leg towards the side. While we're still lifted, let's bend the right knee, place your right ankle on your left side, continue to press your hips, and then slowly start to melt your spine back into the mat. Once you've made it all the way back down, let's lift the left foot, pull those legs in closer to your body. Let's rest the foot back down. Cross your right leg farther over the left. Open the arms wide and start dropping both of your knees to the left as you look to the right. Let's return back to neutral center. Uncross the legs. Arms in close to your body. Tighten the belly and let's lift back up into bridge. Now we'll switch. So let's bring the left knee in and then extend it towards the side. Let's bend the left knee. Place your left ankle on your right thigh. Keep lifting and holding those hips. And then slowly start to melt back into the mat. Once we're all the way down, let's lift the right foot. Spread your hands behind the right thigh and pull both legs in a little closer to your body. Go ahead and rest your right foot back down. Cross the left leg farther over the right. Arms nice and wide to the side. Drop your knees to the right. And then let's bring our knees back to neutral. Uncross your legs. Bring the arms in closer to your body. Feet are close together, but we're going to start to open the knees. Let the knees fall open as far as they can. And then use your hands to compress them a little bit harder. Breathing into that stretch. And then you can turn your arms to the mat. And then feel free to adjust your legs into whatever position allows you to completely let go. Do your part for the planet. Do all the things you know you should do. Our grandchildren's children will either have words of praise for our efforts and our foresight, or words that condemn us for forgetting that they must live here long after we are gone. Don't overlook the obvious. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is the real thing. Our presence has an impact, but our precautions do also. And the environment means the world to us. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart. Spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, and the beauty within you because it's also within me. And sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.